What is up, everybody? Welcome into another episode here on Wide Eye Sports. Today, we're going to be talking everything pregame for Week 12. We're going to be going over spreads, totals, money lines. We're going to be talking about all of it for each game. We're going to go over everything right now. So, welcome in. How we doing? Like, subscribe. We really appreciate it for the channel. Let's get into things with Texans hosting the Bills. The Bills are currently minus 5.5, boys. How we feeling? Texans, Bills minus 5.5. Anybody got anything?
I'd take the Bills on.
Take the Bills? I think the Bills are
Especially
a touchdown.
after that game, Josh Allen putting up
Riley's.
six heads.
We mentioned on our episode on Tuesday that Riley was that game was the Josh Allen experience. If there was a ride at Disneyland called the Josh Allen experience, it would just be that game. Spoon, we also talked about how Baker didn't do so hot in that game, unfortunately. But
yeah, I know.
The
one-man show, dude. Like, what do you...
Bills, Texans, how you feel, Spoon?
Man. I think
it's a tough game.
I think 5.5 is quite a bit. I would probably lean... I want to say the Texans, but I also don't at the same time.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's just this Bills team is like, they kind of poop in bed sometimes whenever they're on the road. So look at their 3 last road games. They beat the dog shit out of Carolina. Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
But then they lost to Atlanta and they lost to Miami in 2 games that they didn't even look good in.
Yeah.
And now they're on the road going to Houston.
And let's say Houston would have covered that spread in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Houston would have covered that spread in 8 games so far this season. Yeah. And I don't know, man. That Buffalo team can just be so finicky. And I don't know.
It worries me, though, that C.J. Stroud did not participate in Monday's walk.
I'm not even worried about it. Davis Mills is playing fine.
He's playing.
Josh, we trust.
He beat
bro.
He beat a Titans team by 3. Come on.
You think Davis Mills is gonna lose to Josh Allen? You're crazy.
Like y'all's uncle? No, we're good.
No, Brady's our cousin. Get it right.
Oh, he's your cousin. My bad.
Get it right. All right. I'm gonna lean Bills minus 5.5 here. I can't bring myself to do it. It'll be a 10 to 17 game Bills. Bears hosting the Steelers. Bears are favored to win this game because Rodgers is not likely to play. I had this scheduled as an automatic loss for the Bears because Rodgers was going to play. And sorry, Riley, you know how that goes. How do you feel about Rodgers not getting to play against the Bears, Riley?
It's upsetting. His time in the NFL is limited, and I was hoping to send him off in one final game at Soldier Field. There's still time left. Hopefully, I want Rodgers to play.
It is a left wrist injury.
Yes.
It does not require surgery, and he is pushing to play. The thoughts are not that he will play, though. I'm going to say this: if Rodgers plays, Steelers +3 is the auto lock. If he doesn't, I'm taking Bears -3.
Yeah, on one of my sites that I use, it already has Mason Rudolph listed as the starter. And I don't know why. I would go ahead and hammer it now. Go ahead and hammer Bears -2.5 because if
Rodgers plays,
well, if it comes out that Rodgers,
well, that's what I'm saying.
I'm confident that the Bears can beat the Steelers. The Steelers team is just so hit or miss.
Okay, all right.
We are also potentially getting Jalen Johnson back this week.
This is true.
I would, man, if you're feeling risky and you truly don't think Aaron Rodgers is playing, go ahead and hammer that 2.5 because, man, that number is going to shoot up whenever they find out if Rodgers isn't playing.
I don't know, man.
But I'd be willing.
If Aaron Rodgers plays, I don't see a world in which the Bears win. But if he doesn't play, I think Bears wax this team.
Yeah. Like I said, you have Mason Rudolph as the starting quarterback. Come on.
Yeah,
we've seen that so many times.
Yeah. Ravens hosting the Jets. The spread is 13.5. I like the Jets there, plus 13.5. It's a backup quarterback starting his first game. That always leads to a closer game than people think. and the Ravens are not blowing teams out right now. They're playing good defense, and Lamar's knee is still not 100%. Give me Jets plus 13.5 here.
I don't hate that at all. That's a huge spread.
Huge spread. I would tease it up to 17.5. Just,
Yeah.
I mean, there's no such thing.
I
As
mean,
an
I
auto
would just
hit,
I
but-
would just buy the half point and just give me 14 points. Give me 2 touchdowns. You know.
I mean, you're close enough to 17. It'll only drop it to like minus 250, and then you
Yeah.
throw that in a parlay. Riley, any thoughts?
Yeah, I'd have to lean the Jets too, just because that is such a big spread.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. I'm not taking the Jets to win.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. But I'll take them to make it a 17 to 27 game.
Yeah, there's only out of 10 games, there's only 2 games that they would not have covered that spread in. One of them was against the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Surprising. But even they went on the road to New England, and I personally right now I think New England is a better team than Baltimore. And yeah, they covered that spread last week. So
All right. Lions hosting the Giants here. The over-under set at 49.5. I think they're expecting the Lions to go off. I'm taking the Giants plus 10.5 here. That's a lot of silence.
no,
Yeah,
I can't do that. I'll go ahead and lay the 11.5 with Detroit. In front of their home crowd. Scadaboo's out. That was kind of the Giants. I don't know. That was their spark. Out for the season. Yeah, give me the Lions to cover this. They're gonna have fun.
I mean,
Touchdown for you, a touchdown for you.
I
all
mean, there's only the only games they would have not covered this in this season. Okay, there's 2. So since week 5, there's only 2 games they wouldn't have covered this spread. So with or without Scadaboo, they wouldn't have covered this spread, and those were against Philly, both divisional games, so they're weird. Every other game, Green Bay, Chicago, the 49ers, the Broncos, all those games, they covered this spread.
Now let's flip it. They would have covered this spread against the Bears. They would have covered it against the Browns, the Bengals, the Bucks, the Commanders, the Lions. Whenever they beat teams, they beat them. And this is a team that they are going to beat, especially at home.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
Yeah.
Dan Campbell's taken over play calling. He had one good game where they didn't know, like, the other team didn't know how they were going to call plays. And then his second game play calling, they put up 9 points. I don't believe it. I don't believe it that it's going to happen.
This Giants defense is also one of the worst. And this Lions offense is a top 5 offense. This Lions team is going to score whenever they want.
Man,
this is tough. You guys are both making great points. I could see this going either way.
So the Lions are
the Lions are literally 29th in yards per game given up on defense. 29th.
Yeah, but the Lions are 24th in passing touchdowns giving up, so that makes them a bottom 10 teams in giving up passing touchdowns. I'm not convinced they're the Giants. Yeah, the Lions are. The Lions.
Yeah, see, I have the Lions as 8th in passing yards given up.
But passing touchdowns.
Okay, well, they're 8th in passing yards, and they're 8th in rushing yards.
But they give up a
and
lot
they're
of passing
10th
touchdowns.
in points per game, and they're 3rd in the third down percentage given up. And they're 7th. They're a top 10 defense, dude.
I'm telling you, man.
A top 10 defense, top 5 offense. Yeah, the Lions they have every advantage in this game.
They're also the Lions are, man. I'm just telling you, man. It's a feel thing. It's a watching them thing. They're not like it's just not gonna happen.
I mean, this could be a look ahead game. They could be like, oh, it's the Giants. We're gonna demolish them, and then they're looking ahead to the Packers the following week. Could be a look ahead game.
I just
could be,
but I have this feeling after watching them this last week. I have this like gut feeling that this is just going to be like a grinded out 17-20 game in which there's like a big play to Amon-Ra St. Brown. They have not been able to run the ball with Gibbs lately. Like it just doesn't feel like since the bye week they haven't been the same team. Like they beat the piss out of the Commanders, but even then they give up 22 points to Mariota. Like, I'm not convinced. I'm just not convinced.
Their defense can give up points. I don't care if they give up points because they're gonna drop 40 on this Giants team at home. If they give up 3 touchdowns to the Giants and they put up 40, they cover the spread. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know, man.
I might look at what's the Lions team total at right now?
Probably 28.5.
Ooh, and if it is, I don't like that.
Yeah. The over/under for this game is set at 49.5, though.
Oh yeah, their team total is at 30.5 right now.
Yeah, there would be something there.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Bengals, Patriots. The Bengals are plus 8.5.
I still might take that 30.5.
That's wild, man. Bengals plus 8.5. Patriots minus 8.5. How we feeling?
All right, let's jump over.
I don't love that spread. It's a lot of points. It's a lot of points.
I mean, I've been hitting on the Patriots team total over for like the last 6 weeks now.
Yeah.
I think I missed 1 week because they just continue to hit that over.
In
8 points though, yeah, I don't. Shoot.
in honor of Sap, I will take the Patriots to 10.
See, but the weak part of this Patriots defense is their passing defense, their secondary. Like, that's the weak part. And, I mean, you got one of the best. I mean, I know Joe Flacco's not an excellent quarterback, but he's got the best wide receiver duo in the NFL, arguably.
I was going to say, I would argue that right now.
You could argue it, but
I think it's the Cowboys right now.
It's top 3. Yeah, okay, I won't argue that.
I think it's the Cowboys right now.
I won't argue that because Pickens is pretty damn good right now.
Yeah, they're playing out of their mind right now.
Yeah, but no, I would say top 3 easily, wide receiver duo, and you're going up against a bottom half passing defense in the Patriots. I mean, the Bengals are going to put up some points, I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Bengals to cover the spread here, but I would, if I'm gonna bet on it, I'm gonna tease it out to 10.5 points because I can see it being a 10-point ball game.
So, how many points do you think the Bengals put up here? That's the question.
20 to 25.
Okay, because right now their team total is at 19.5, and I kind of
think
like
they cover that. I think they cover that.
The Patriots are at 28.5. It's a little too high. I don't like the 28 number, but I love 19.5 when it comes to team totals. Love it.
Yeah.
So I'm down
with that.
I might go in on that. But yeah, when it comes to the spread, I would lean Bengals. Sorry, I know you hate it when I pronounce them right or wrong.
All right, when I pronounce them right. All right. Titans hosting the Seahawks. Here's a spread that I can't get down with minus 13.5. Give me the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Give me the Hawks minus 13.5. You know, I say that. Me and Riley just talked about this yesterday. On the last show, me and Riley talked about how whenever Darnold played the Rams last year, it was such a similar situation. And after that game, he struggled against the Jags and the Titans. Or the Jags and the Colts, sorry. He got his get-back game against the Titans. But after that game, he struggled for a few weeks after that, going like 6 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, a couple hundred yards a game, like 215 yards a game at that point, including a game to the Jags in which he went 0 touchdowns for 3 interceptions right after that Rams game last year. So, Sammy, don't let me down, please. They still let me down. I'm going to take the Seahawks. Packers hosting the Vikings. Packers are minus 6.5. I talked to Riley about this on the last show, too. I don't believe this Packers team is that good, and I don't believe they're good enough to beat the Vikings. I like the Vikings plus 6.5. This Packers team
would move on. I was pulling up a stat for the Seahawks Titans.
What are you pulling? Give it.
I was just gonna give out or point out that Sam Darnold is really bad against pressure.
Yeah.
That's what it is. And the Titans are the second to worst team when it comes to pressuring or putting pressure on the quarterback. So he's gonna have a heyday here. So I just wanted to point that out.
Yep. No.
So.
Good point. Packers, Vikings. I'm taking Vikings plus 6.5. The over/under set at 40. Spoon, I know you probably love the under there.
Yeah.
The way the Packers and the Vikings offenses have been playing.
Yeah.
This Packers team is. I don't believe that they are what they thought they were when they traded for Parsons. They believed they were a player away from winning the Super Bowl, and I feel like they are a couple position groups away from winning the Super Bowl. I feel like they played really good ball at the beginning of the season against teams who we thought were better than they were, i.e. the Commanders, i.e. the Lions. We thought those were like juggernaut teams, and we're like, oh, snap. And that's not what they were. They were just good teams. And I'm not trying to say the Patriots are a bottom 10 team, and the Vikings sure as hell aren't playing up to their potential right now. They're playing like a bottom 10 team. But this is a division game. Weird happens all the time. And I really don't believe. I mean, you just talked about how bad the Giants defense is. They did put up 27 on the Giants, but they only won by 7, right? Like they barely beat the Giants by 7 points. They lost to the Panthers. They lost to the Eagles. Couldn't put up more than 7 points at home against the Eagles. They have not looked like a quote unquote Super Bowl ready team other than at Pittsburgh, which you guys aren't sold on Pittsburgh, and against the Lions week 1. Other than those 2 games, they have not looked like a playoff caliber team once. So I'm not sold. I think this could be a 24-27 game. I think this could be a 17-20 game. I think this could be a 14-17 game. But I do not believe that this is going to be a 28-20 game. I just don't see it. So
I would take the Vikings here too. I think it'll be a field goal game. Just because it's in the division. Division games are always close.
Spoon?
I'm just pulling something up real quick. Yep.
Are you pulling up that the Packers haven't beaten the Vikings since 2023?
No, I'm just looking at what the Packers, because we've seen the Packers put up 40, 27, 27, 35, and then they put up 27 on the Giants. When the
You think they're doing that against this defense?
Absolutely not. What I'm getting at is that every single one of those defenses are like bottom 10 in the NFL.
Yeah.
So they look great against awful defenses, but then like I was saying, or like what you said, they only put up 13 against the Panthers. That is a defense that is better than all those defenses that I just said. And then the Eagles only put up 7. So yes, to back up your point of what you said earlier, I will probably be taking this under, more than likely.
I knew you'd be on that under. I think 40 is a little low because I could easily see a 23-20 game, a 21-24 game.
But you said that last week whenever I was on the Vikings Bears.
No.
And it hit.
You're right. To be fair, I had 7 games of data to pull from, and every game Ben Johnson hit over 28 points. So, like, that's what I was going off of. This game, it's just 2 good defenses and 2 struggling offenses, and I don't disagree. The 40 is just low for any NFL game because it's so easy in the NFL to get to 40. I just don't like betting on the under on 40.
Yeah, a couple big plays and then that total just swung.
Exactly. So that's more what I was saying. But knowing you and knowing how you feel about these teams, I figured you would be in on that under. As
a side though, I don't really like 6.5. I don't like either side. I don't think the Vikings.
Yeah, it's not a good spread.
No, if you gave me 7, I'd probably take the Vikings, but I don't know if the Packers can cover that 6.5. I really don't.
Exactly. That it's not it's a great spread by Vegas. Vegas did their job. Vegas did their job. Chiefs hosting the Colts here. Give me the over on 50.
Okay.
And
this Chiefs defense is for real though, man.
Colts plus 3.5. I think this is a game where the Colts are going to be so dominant offensively that Pat Mahomes is going to have to play catch up. We're going to see a 20-10 score in this game, and then Mahomes is going to have to go, all right, put on the cape, let's go to work, and they're gonna storm back into it, and it's gonna be 28-31, and they're gonna be driving down the field, and somebody's gonna get a call, and we're all gonna bitch and moan and complain, and then they're gonna have a field goal, they're gonna miss the field goal anyways, Colts are gonna win, and we're all gonna bitch and moan that the Chiefs got the call anyways. So I see this game going down.
Yeah, 3.5 plus. If you're giving me a whole field goal, I'm taking the Colts here.
Yeah.
Actually, you're giving me more than a field goal. Sorry.
Yeah.
Give me the Colts.
I am going to take the Chiefs in an upset.
In an upset,
Yeah.
They're favored by 3.5.
They're favored.
My bad. No. Well, the Colts being, what are they, 8-2 now?
8-2.
You think the Colts are the better? People will ride with the Colts on this game, and you're going against the common
Yeah.
man.
What, the number 2 team in the AFC versus a team that's not even in the playoffs? I mean, come on now.
Yeah, I mean, not wrong. Cardinals hosting the Jaguars. Give me the Jags -2.5.
Man, if that Jags team that played last week shows up, yeah.
Yeah.
Jags
Give me that,
-2.5. I even then, I think the Jags win this game. So why would you not take the 2.5?
Yeah. You think? I think the Jacoby Brissett hype is gone, right?
Yeah, it's
we
pretty
over
much
that?
out the window at this point.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it might have put up a lot of points against the terrible Cowboys defense, but yeah, look at what happens when they play an average defense, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, actually, no, the 49ers are actually bottom half. Yeah, give me the Jags -2.5 here.
Yeah, I don't see why the Jags -2.5 isn't a thing. I think there's no way they don't get that done.
I think they should probably be favored by like 4.5 or 3.5 here, honestly. And they're not even giving us a field
Well, it's
goal.
because they're on the road.
Yeah. No, I get that.
It's the 3 points, so if it was at home, it'd be 5.5, which I feel is fair. I feel that's fair. Raiders hosting the Browns. I mean, can we get a worse game? Raiders Saints, maybe? Titans Saints. That's the only worst game I could think
This
of.
total is at 36.5. They're expecting no points here.
I actually like the Raiders offense. Don't so
say
bad, man.
The Raiders offense.
But like the Browns
bad
defense
too.
isn't the Browns defense when they're on the road. Like
But this Raiders offense is like
is
really bad.
bad.
Really bad.
Like that line is the worst line in the NFL by a mile.
The only advantage that I see here, it's not really an advantage, but the closest thing I see is that maybe the Browns can put up some points on the Raiders because they are a struggling defense, and obviously Cleveland has one of the best defenses, and I think that even if they are on the road, they're going to stop the Raiders. So honestly,
but isn't Shedeur starting this week?
Probably
His first start.
Probably.
You know what? Give me the Browns here +3.5. I'll take it.
I'll take Browns +3 there. Absolutely. All right, Saints hosting the Falcons here.
Saints
Give me the Falcons +1.5.
Yeah.
Give me the Falcons money line. It's +110. Give me the Falcons. I mean, Kirk has not played well anytime we've seen him recently, but this is the Saints.
Yeah.
The Saints. And for all the smack we talk about the Raiders, the Browns, the Titans, the Saints are worse than all of those teams. The only team that's worse than any other team in the league is the Saints. Like they are giving up 25 points per game, and they are scoring 15. They have a negative 10-point differential in points per game average. This is an absolutely abysmal team. Their defense has performed well in 3 games this year: Giants game, Bucks game, Panthers game. 2 of those are divisions. One of them's against the Giants before they started rolling, and I don't really care. Like that's not like that was Jackson Dart's second start in the NFL. I don't believe that was a good. Like that was the Saints are better than the Giants. I don't believe that. And the Saints are just a bad team. Plain and simple.
So when you think about this game, you know for a fact this Falcons defense can shut down the Saints offense, or at least slow them down and hold them below 20 points, right? But can this Falcons team put up 20 points on the Saints defense, who is it's the only thing they have going for them is the defense.
All right, so they've given up 20 points in every game except for the Giants and the Panthers game. The Cardinals did it, the Bucks did it, the Pats did it, the Bears did it, the Niners did it, the Bills did it, the Rams did it, the Hawks did it. All those teams
when it comes to total yards though, they're surprisingly.
But total yards don't matter when you're giving them 11. It's because they're giving them the ball. Like where's that here? Their turnover percentage is
if the Saints are turning the ball over.
That's what I'm saying. So they don't get the yards because they're turning the ball over at the 30 and the other team has to go 30 yards to get a touchdown.
Yeah.
They're getting free field goals. Like don't overthink this. Just because Penix isn't starting. Just because Penix isn't starting. But
Kirk Cousins just doesn't look good. Okay.
Yeah, but
I mean,
I would look good.
I would lean. Listen, he hasn't. He really hasn't. And I would lean. If I had a lean here, I would lean Falcons plus 1.5. Okay, I'm there with you. I lean that way because I think the Falcons defense is much better than the Saints offense. 100%.
Yeah.
I think that's the big mismatch here.
The Falcons defense is better than the Saints offense.
That's what I said.
The Falcons are better. Well, I'm saying the Falcons are better on both sides of the ball.
Oh.
The Falcons defense is better than the Saints offense, and the Falcons offense is better than the Saints defense.
All right.
Both sides of the ball.
You're confident. Well, you better bet this, dude. Put your money where your mouth is. You better bet this.
I will absolutely bet Falcons plus money against any team plus money against the Saints. Take the bet. That's just value. That's just value. Cowboys hosting the Eagles here. Cowboys are plus 3.5 here, Spoon. That's kind of a deep line there. I like not as deep as I thought it would be. Like that's what I'm saying. It's a shorter line, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I would expect this to be 6.5.
Well, the Cowboys defense, they got some players back. Obviously, we got some new players too. So is this defense going to turn it around? I don't know. I mean, they still gave up 16 to the Raiders, who have a terrible offense. But yeah, I saw a 4.5. That's gone now. I was gonna take the Cowboys at plus 4.5. Now it's minus 3.5. I still I'll lean the Cowboys here. I will, and I have been. And you can say I'm a homer. It's a homer take, but I mean, I've said nothing good about this Cowboys team.
So I will say this:
I've said nothing good about this Cowboys.
Yeah, no, you have. The only downside to that is they've only covered in 3 games. Yeah. And the first game, I will give it to you on leaning the Cowboys. They lost 24-20 in Philly, so that's a 4-point game in Philadelphia.
Yep.
So I don't hate the Cowboys plus 3.5 here. I don't even hate Cowboys winning this game in a shootout. That Eagles offense has not looked good lately, and the Cowboys' new revamped D-line, I don't think your secondary is very good still.
No, secondary is still awful. But
they can get torched, but I believe we can get pressure.
Yeah, if we can get some pressure, then that's all we need.
Get pressure and stop the run, and I think this is
Hurts beat us by Pat throwing the ball, please.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. You know the meme where it's the dude like with the Vietnam vet with the tired eyes, and it's like it fades into that. You know, that's me thinking about the Eagles game.
Yeah.
When you say make Jalen Hurts beat us, all I think of is Jalen Hurts dropping perfect dimes to AJ Brown and Devonta Smith perfectly for a perfect passer rating in Minneapolis.
Yeah, that's fair.
Pain, just pain.
Anyway.
All right, Rams hosting the Bucks here.
Riley, do you have a lead on that one?
Oh, yeah, sorry, didn't even.
I mean, you guys have kind of talked me into taking the Cowboys here.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we'll be wrong. It's okay.
Peer pressure, man.
We'll be wrong together.
Yeah, we'll be wrong together. Be wrong unified. Rams hosting the Buccaneers, minus 6.5. Rams. I can't lean anyway but the Rams here, seeing how the Bucs are playing right now. One-man army, as you said. And even the one man is he's struggling.
Yeah, he's
struggling. So I gotta lean. The Bucs will make it interesting, but I'm taking the Rams to cover by a touchdown. Anybody else?
Yep. No, I agree.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I probably agree with you here. I was looking at the total, 49.5. I'm gonna have to dig into it, but I might take an under on that. I don't know. I know that the Bucks just put up 30 something on the Bills, but I told you that they were going to score points because the Bills' rushing defense was terrible, and that's exactly what.
Yeah,
they did.
Sean Tucker went. Oh,
yeah. I told you. I said in the pregame show. I said, hey, take Sean Tucker over, take Rachaad White over. They're gonna put up a bunch of yards, and they did.
All right, 49ers hosting the Panthers. 49ers are -7. The over is at 48.5. I like the under.
So I'm probably gonna make my bet at the coin toss.
That's fair.
Did you guys see that?
Uh-uh.
When the Panthers win the coin toss, they are 6-0. When they lose the coin toss, they are 0-5.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
I don't know, just a little fun fact for you.
Yeah,
but
a little fun fact.
if I'm getting
I
a
still
whole
like the under.
Yeah, if I'm getting a whole touchdown with this Panthers team, that they don't play, they're sneaky. So I'll take the 7.
Yeah, I'll take the 7 on the Panthers.
yep.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Anything you boys want to add to that before we hop off here?
I don't hate that under either, like you were saying.
Anything you want to add? Anything you want to add? Nope. Once, twice, 3 times. All right. Like, subscribe, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.